Hello everybody, I'm Zoha and welcome back to Zoha Insight. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, I'm gonna share my top recommendations for lipsticks, lip glosses, lip oils, some absolute best sellers and beautiful shades. So purchase links are there in description box for your ease, so don't forget to check. Also, the sale is gonna start from 18th July to 27th July for non-preview members, and for preview members 17th July. We're gonna get great deals on that day as well. So buy one get one, 50% off. So you can keep an eye if you just want to buy something, some beautiful lippies on a great deal. You can definitely shop on lipstick day 29th July. I'm hoping for some really good deals, but in Nykaa hot pink sale as well, you will get great deals. So don't forget to check purchase link in description box, and I'll share some discount coupon codes and flash sale on my Instagram stories first, so you can consider following me on my Instagram, Zoha Insight. So this video is gonna be quite long, so just grab a snack and enjoy, because we're gonna swatch and talk about these beautiful lippies. I'm starting off with my current favorite MAC lipsticks. So this is from their Embroidered Opulence collection, festive collection, but this shade is back in stock and I so want you to enjoy this shade. And this is Retro Matte lipstick in the shade Warm Wishes. I absolutely love that how gorgeous this shade is. It's a gorgeous pinky nude, but with a lot of a brown depth in it. It has that really nice neutral undertone, and a retro matte finish is definitely long lasting and very much comfortable from MAC. Plus a beautiful packaging, festive packaging, limited edition shade. I would highly recommend you to try this one out, because this looks stunning across skin tone beauties and a gorgeous finish to experience from MAC. And this one is another favorite. This is a Viva Glam Bhumi Pednekar Powder Kiss lipstick. And if you are someone who really enjoys to wear a MAC Meher, and just in case you don't enjoy MAC Meher that much, because that one is a lot evident mauve tone lipstick, but this one is having a really nice depth. It is a really nice mauve pink, but with a nice brown depth in it. It looks very much fresh and not that much mauvey or purpley on lips. So yeah, so many beauties can slay this shade, because this looks very fresh on skin. And Powder Kiss formula definitely gonna add a velvety touch, a very soft matte look to the lips, and is very long lasting as well. So yeah, beautiful MAC lipsticks to experience, and I absolutely love the packaging. By the way, most of the lipsticks I have swatched on my channel already and shared my thoughts as well, so you can definitely explore my channel for lip swatches and reviews. So yeah, you can definitely explore my channel for other content pieces as well. Recently I shared some more recommendations videos, might help you. Now these two lipsticks has my heart. One is this gorgeous MAC Silky Matte lipstick, yeah, MACximal, their new formula in the shade Ruby Woo. Just in case you're a fan of Ruby Woo and you want to have upgraded formula, you can try this one out. I so love this as well. Oh my god, this is much more comfortable. Just in case you think that previous formula used to tug your lips quite a bit and was much more on the drying side, you can try this Ruby Woo. And this is much more comfortable. It is, you know, MACximal Silky Matte lipstick, so upgraded formula, definitely something you must try. A neutral undertone, more towards cool tone red lipstick. It is a cult classic and I highly recommend. A beautiful shade, beautiful lipstick to invest in. Now next I have is MAC Taupe, again from Silky Matte, MACximal Silky Matte collection. This is a gorgeous taupe peachy brown lip color with slight bit of a pink hint into it, and it is again very much comfortable, long lasting. I would always recommend to go ahead with a really nice lip prep to ensure a great longevity with any lipstick that you're applying. So yeah, very comfortable matte lipsticks to wear. And one more shade, Whirl, I shared in another recommendations video, so you can check and I really like the shade Whirl as well. Now here I have this, my favorite liquid lipstick from MAC. This is Locked Kiss Ink in the shade Mischief, and I really love that. It is a gorgeous fresh nude pink shade, and longevity is great. Survives good heavy meal as well, coffee munching. This Mischief shade looks very fresh and very put together. You can wear on a day-to-day basis for office wear, college wear. In fact, even as a bridal shade, you will love this. So you can see beautiful MAC lipsticks. Some of you beauties asked me what I do as a lip prep. So firstly, I like to apply this medicated lip balm at night, so I can't really recommend that, but you can apply any lip balm that suits you the best. In daytime, I always prefer to use Laneige lip glowy balms. I have few variants, and also Inde Wild Dewy lip treatment. I have 3 variants and 3 of them are my absolute favorites. So I like to apply a good layer, allow it to sit on my lips for few minutes or few hours, I should say, and then wipe off with the help of a warm tissue or warm cloth, a warm damp cloth, just to add a really nice exfoliation action. So if I'm using lip balms, I'll prefer to do that, to take off that lip balm. And one more thing that I really love and I would highly recommend, if you're using lip balms and still you want a great longevity and a pouty lips and beautiful looking lips, and you don't mind good tingling sensation on lips, then two-phased lip injection. I absolutely love Maximum Plump, but recently I got few lip injections in the variant Extreme as a freebie in advent calendar, so I am using those first. So even the Extreme variant is nice. It is mild as compared to the variant Maximum Plump, but this as a lip prep is amazing. I like to apply this when I'm starting off with my makeup, and at last when I'm applying the lipstick, I like to take this off completely from my lips with the help of a tissue and then apply the lipstick. And oh my god, the hydration is amazing. Plumping effect is there onto my lips, and also ensures great longevity to any lip product that I'm applying after this. So yeah, it's a really good product. This is how it looks like, very clear, but you'll experience a really nice tingling sensation onto the lips. So if you're okay with that, you can go ahead with this prepping product that I personally really like. But if you don't want to have tingling product, then go ahead with any really nice thick lip balm. So that's aside for lip prep. I have these two products from Inde Wild, DLT in the variant Masala Chai. This is newly launched one. So you can check my review for both of these products, even for the clear one as well. So I'm just quickly swatching and sharing how beautiful this looks. A very soft caramelly brown nude. Very much chai-like, so I really like this. Really nice shade, and as a lip combo, this works great. For example, you want to have nourished, moisturized lips and you don't want to invest in a gloss, but you want to have a lip balm. Apply a lip liner, a little bit of a lip tint, and on top of that, apply this. And this is Caffeine Addict, and you want to have a really nice cool tone brown, you can definitely apply this one. As per the quantity you apply, you can maintain the opacity, but I would prefer to apply 2 coats, to have a really nice hydration for a medium opacity, and this works great. This smells exactly like coffee. I really love this. And Masala Chai variant has this really nice saffron and cardamom scent, but it's not very overpowering. This one, which is great. Okay, recent launch from Nykaa. This is Nykaa Matte to Last lipstick. I absolutely love this packaging. It is airtight packaging, and I got my hands on 2 shades. I recently shared the swatch and review as well. So yeah, I was very excited when I saw this particular formulation in bullet form, because liquid lipstick is just so amazing and price point is great too. So I bought 2 shades instantly. This is the shade Chai. This is Rasha Tadani's favorite. A gorgeous brown nude with the hint of bit of golden undertone somewhere beneath. So it looks very rich and has a great depth of brown in it, but it looks slightly different on different skin tones, like more caramelly on few beauties, and on some beauties it might look like a rusty brown nude, and on some beauties it might look much more chocolatey, more chai like. So yeah, keep that in mind and you'll definitely enjoy this because it's a universally flattering shade and a great longevity. It stays entire day on your lips. Up to 16 hours longevity is claimed by Nykaa, but entire day it stays with meals. What more do you need? And it is comfortable. Another shade that I got is Bombae, another best seller from Nykaa. Just have a look. One swipe pigment. Great. We have two shades. Pick your favorite. Since we are on Nykaa, let's continue with some more Nykaa favorites. This is Nykaa Superlight lipstick in the shade Blushin Belini. This is Rasha Tadani's favorite, and I absolutely love this beautiful cloud-like moussey formula that stays for a very long time, good 7 hours on me, and survives meal as well. This looks very fresh. It is like a fresh pink onto the lips. It has that really nice nude undertone, but more towards like a fresh pink shade. Energetic appearance to my makeup look, and I look much more bubbly and cute. So yeah, I really love to wear this particular shade. They have so many beautiful shades, and this one will definitely suit on pale, fair, light to medium skin tone beauties really well. If you want to have a bullet form from Superlight range, I have the shade Bloom. This is again Rasha Tadani's favorite. This has a really nice peachy brown nude with a pink hint into it. This is much more muted as compared to the Blushin Belini, and gonna suit on pale, fair, light to medium skin tone beauties really well. And this looks very fresh, very velvety, very smooth on lips, and a great longevity. So yeah, I really like this as well. Then we have the shade Floaty, and this one is Janhvi Kapoor's favorite. And this one is again a very unique brown nude, but on different skin tones it might pull a bit more like a red tone nude pink, and on some beauties it might look a bit more caramelly nude brown with hints of pink. So just keep that in mind, and yeah, this looks stunning. Again, a very beautiful universally flattering shade. Now I have three beautiful lipsticks from Sugar. These I received from Sugar in PR, and I really enjoy using them. This one is from their Glide Peptide Serum lipstick, and the very first shade that I'm swatching is 05 Parisian Pink. If you want to have a really nice fresh magenta, bit lilac-y tone of pink, you can definitely try this one out. This applies like a serum cream onto the lips, and it sets into a really nice matte finish. Great pigment, great longevity, comfortability. It is peptide based, so gonna be very much nourishing and moisturizing for lips. So you can try this as well. Color coordinated packaging, and I highly recommend. This is magnetic as well. I really like this. You can check out my review. And next shade we have is Positano Peach 02. This one is a gorgeous peachy brown nude, bit more muted, bit more peachy, bit more fresh, has a slight bit of a coral touch to it that is very fresh looking. I really like this as well. Again, I really love the formula. This is very much unique as compared to other lipsticks that I've tried. This feels really nice on lips, very lightweight. And then we have 01 Santorini Sunset, which is a gorgeous caramelly brown nude. Yeah, this again looks really good, and this one will suit on almost all skin tone beauties, and these two will look great on pale, fair, light to medium, and medium skin tone beauties as well. One more MAC lipstick. I have to mention this one. This is MAC Powder Kiss Liquid Lipstick in the shade Over the Taupe. I really love the shade Taupe, and this is just so good. This applies so beautifully, just like a powder based cream, and as per the texture, even the same shade gonna differ slight bit, because you know texture differs, consistency differs. So same shade gonna look different in different textures. So this is like a powder kiss formula that applies like a cream and sets like a powder matte formula, and is very velvety, soft, and stays put throughout the day. I remember in 2023, 2023 to 2024, yeah, I was wearing this shade continuously. So yeah, This is a gorgeous shade, gonna suit on all skin tone beauties really well. Next, I'm swatching these two newly launched K.I.S.S.I.N.G Souffle Velvet Matte lipsticks. These are the new ones, and I recently shared my thoughts, and you beauties are really enjoying that video, so thank you so much for that. And the very first shade is this 01 Suede Rosewood. I really love that, how beautifully caramelly brown nude shade this is. Has a bit of a peach undertone and pink hue peeking from somewhere beneath, so I really like this. And I really love the packaging as well, very aesthetically pleasing, very gorgeous velvet formula. This applies beautifully, has a really nice caramel chocolate sort of a scent. This applies like a mousse, yeah, and sets into a really nice velvety matte finish, very blurring and ensures a great pout. I really love it. I would highly recommend to explore my channel for the swatches of these two lipsticks, because new technology, new formula, new launch, and you will get great deals in this Nykaa Hot Pink sale, so why not? And it survives meal as well, very comfortable and light on lips. I love to invest in a great quality lipsticks, and these are just like that. So this is, I also love some more K.I.S.S.I.N.G lipsticks. I recommended so many times in past, and so many of you beauties really enjoyed using those K.I.S.S.I.N.G recommendations, so thank you so much for that. And this one is another shade. I think this is the most viral shade, and I would highly recommend. So this is 02 Rose Taupe, and exactly the name suggests, it is a gorgeous taupey brown with a rose hint in it. This looks stunning and gonna suit on all skin tone beauties really well. And this one, Suede Rosewood, gonna suit on pale, fair, light to medium, and on tan skin tone beauties as well. This might look great. So you can explore the shade range. They have so many beautiful shades. I would highly request K.I.S.S.I.N.G to extend the shade range, because all of us beauties are really enjoying this particular formula, so we want to see more shades in this collection. My lipstick recommendations video is incomplete without Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, and this is the one that I'm enjoying a lot these days. This is a Rose to Fame shade from their pink collection. Yeah, this is the packaging, and just have a look at this gorgeous shade. I am highly recommending this one because this is not like a very ordinary mauve pink. No, it has a great lilac-y purple sort of a hint, and it looks very sophisticated and has a great nude undertone as well. So it's not like a very mauvey right there in your lips, and very purpley sophistication of a nude undertone in it. So I really like this, plus it is from their K.I.S.S.I.N.G formula, so gonna be a glossy matte sort of a finish. It is very long lasting, around 6+ hours on me, and of course a great meal. I always enjoyed with Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. You can explore my channel for the swatch. In previous sale only, I shared the swatch of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, so you can check. And I highly recommend the shade Rose to Fame. If you want to have a really nice red lipstick, go ahead with this one. This is Matte Revolution from their red range, and this is the shade Cinematic Red. This kind of red you won't get anywhere else. I never saw. And this is a very nice mysterious sort of a red, so I would highly recommend you to try this one out. Gonna suit on all beautiful skin tone beauties. And this looks very mysterious, very bougie, very luxurious, has a really nice brown depth in it, and it is a bit deeper. It is so mysterious. It looks so bougie, so classy, so luxurious on lips. I would highly recommend you to try this one out. This is K.I.S.S.I.N.G formula. This is Matte Revolution formula. So Matte Revolution formula is more long lasting than a K.I.S.S.I.N.G formula. So yeah, highly recommend. One more velvety moussey sort of a formula that I really enjoy. I really love using such formulas quite a lot these days, velvety moussey formulas, and this one is no exception. It has to be there in this video. This is Charlotte Tilbury Lip Blur, and this is the shade Pillow Talk Medium. Gonna suit on all skin tone beauties really well. You can see a gorgeous nude pink with a lot of a brown hint in it. This looks so stunning, so put together, and very luxurious on lips. That luxury velvet formula, but when it comes to velvet formula, allow such formulas, be it any brand, to sit and set onto your lips. And as per the consistency, as per the formulation, the setting time of the formula differs, and also differs from person to person, and also as per the environment you live in. So some formulas might set in like 3 to 4 minutes, some might even take 15 minutes onto the lips, 20 minutes onto the lips, and I don't really think we need to do anything. Just apply and let it be, allow it to sit and set on its own, and just see the longevity. I really like the longevity that I get with this, and it survives good meal as well. And of course, this is a gorgeous shade, and if you have a Pillow Talk medium in bullet form, you might have observed that both the shades are slight bit different, because as per the consistency, as per the texture, it differs. Now, many a times I shared that how much I love Charlotte Tilbury Plump Gasm in the variant medium, Pillow Talk medium, but I equally love the shade Fair as well, and this is much more on a very sophisticated soft peachy side, and that one is more of like a brown rose sort of a shade. I recently shared the swatch of that again, like my top favorite lip glosses, so you can check that reel or YT shot. So this one is a plumping gloss. Just have a look at this gorgeous fresh peachy shade. I really like this. I absolutely love how beautifully this formulation plumps my lips, and it has that really nice tingling and minty sensation combined, so it adds a gorgeous pouty look as well. So keep that in mind. It is a plumping lip gloss, and I absolutely love it. Highly recommend. This is just so great, and I love this bougie packaging too. Now, when it comes to plumping gloss, one more affordable favorite that I have is from K Beauty. This is Fulfill Lip Plumping Gloss with jojoba oil plus pomegranate seed oil. This is very nourishing and nice onto the lips. Great everyday wear sort of a shade, and this one does not have any shimmer particles, and other 4 shades, they're having shimmer particles. Yeah, so you can just pick whichever suits you the best. This is a gorgeous milky pink. If you are into milky pink, everyday wear sort of a soft pink shades, you can definitely try this one. This is much more on a cooling side and is not very tingling side. Yeah, it has that really nice mint sort of a scent as well, but very mild, and I really like how beautifully it performs onto my lips. And it is kind of a sheer to buildable pigment. By the way, the shade name is Gimme Roses. Okay, one more lip tint is this one. This is K Beauty lip tint in the shade Honey. This is Katrina Kaif's favorite. I have one more shade, and I shared my detailed thoughts on both the shades, so you can explore my channel for that. Has a great, heart shape applicator. This ensures a great application. I really enjoy this. And this is how the shade Honey looks like. A very beautiful peachy fresh shade with slight bit of a red undertone in it, so it looks very nice, bougie, and very classy on lips. I really love that how sophisticated my lips look and my entire makeup appears after wearing this shade, because that red undertone ensures a great brightness to my complexion, and this smells great, just like Gulkand if you ever had pan. Yeah, it is very mild and is really nice. I personally really like that. And once the glossiness wears off, you will be able to see slight bit of a tint, which is great. So yeah, and it's not at all patchy. It is very much even in the application. I would highly recommend you to check out my detailed review. And also it stays put for good like 6 to 7 hours, but differs as per the weather. If you want to have a good matte liquid lipstick from K Beauty, then these 2 shades you must have in your collection. The very first one for all of you beauties who loves a good red shade, and this is the shade name Forever. Yeah, so this is how the shade Forever looks like. I absolutely love this really nice cool undertone red, and this is matte. This sits beautifully. This is pigmented, just 2 swipes, and this is the pigment. It ensures a great longevity, comfortable matte formula, a matte liquid lipstick if you want. Great quality, no scent, Wow, I absolutely love this shade range, and another shade is just so good to wear on a day-to-day basis. This one is the shade name Embrace, and this is again Katrina Kaif's favorite shade. This is a gorgeous brown nude, a proper brown nude, a bit chocolatey, looks really nice and sophisticated, has slight bit of a peach hint into it, so it looks very fresh and beautiful onto the lips. So I really like this as well. I love to wear this quite a lot on a day-to-day basis, you can see. Yeah, and of course good longevity, good 6-7 hours on me with a good meal, munching and coffee. So I really like this. Now if you want to have those plush cushiony sort of a moisturizing matte formulas, then you can try their Hydra Creme lipstick range. Absolutely love the rose gold packaging. They have this K monogram right here, all the details, and this is how it opens and shuts. All right, and this is the shade Savvy. I love to use this quite a lot as a lip tint, so like to dab onto my lips for that barely there kind of a tint, and I'm good to go. And this is how the shade looks like. This has this really nice rusty red shade, so it looks very fresh, very classy onto the lips, and I really love that how beautiful my complexion appears after using this shade completely onto the lips, and also as a tint, just dab a little bit and I'm good to go. I really love to use this shade as a tint. So yeah, if you want to have a really nice rusty brick red sort of a shade and a very beautiful plushy cushion like hydrating creme formula on lips, beautiful packaging, it shuts like this from K Beauty. Definitely a very luxurious formula to experience, and I would highly recommend you to try this range. Now the next shade is Panache, that is Katrina Kaif's favorite. You can explore my channel for the review and swatch for most of the lippies, yes. And this is how this shade looks like, a gorgeous caramelly brown nude shade. Yeah, this is how the shade Panache looks like. It is so sophisticated, it sits beautifully, looks very bougie, and you can wear this on a day-to-day basis for office, college. This gonna look great, very natural, and it's a beautiful shade, to be honest, and definitely the most viral shade from this collection. Well, don't worry, I'll add all the shade names with links in description box, and if there are so many links, I'll add in pinned comment as well. So just check description box and pinned comment too. Just have a look at these beautiful lippies. Wow. Now it's time for super long lasting lip tints that I ever came across. Oh my god, and I absolutely love these, and I have so many shades from this collection. I shared my detailed thoughts, so I would highly recommend you to check that video out to understand in detail about the formulation, because so many of us beauties really need to know that what kind of a formulation is there in this particular lip formula, and that is Maybelline Teddy Tints. And one shade that is my absolute favorite, I think there are two shades that are my absolute favorite from this range from volume 1. I'm gonna swatch those first, and two new shades as well. So the very first one is Knee High, my first very favorite shade. It has this moussey sort of a formula that applies like a cream and sets into a very nice velvety matte finish, but it grips. Yeah, it grips onto the lips, so you don't need to purse your lips for a few minutes, and it varies from person to person. And also don't forget the environment. If you're there in a very humid environment, it is gonna take quite a bit of time, like 15-20 minutes, and sometimes I experienced that it settles down in 10 minutes, sometimes in 20 minutes. So it varies from person to person and from the environment as well. So this is the shade Knee High. Don't purse your lips, let it sit, let it set, and it is gonna stay as it is intact for the entire day with meals, coffee, munching and everything. It is gonna survive entire day. And let's be honest, we don't really need to do anything after the application of lipstick. So if you are allowing your lip product to set beautifully on lips for like 15-20 minutes, yeah, it's completely fine according to me. So yeah, this is the shade Skinny Dip, another beautiful nude shade. So if you want to have a fresh mauve pink shade, this is your answer. And then we have a Skinny Dip, gorgeous nude shade. And the new shade that I absolutely love and is Suhana Khan's favorite, that is a Heart Locket from their volume 2 shade range. This is how it looks like, and you can see this is different from the shade Skinny Dip. This is much more warm and this is much more on the neutral and pink side. Gorgeous nude brown, but I really love both of the shades quite equally. Very viral shade Mascara Tear. If you want to have chocolatey lips, I recently shared a really nice combo and my thoughts on the new shade range, so you can check. Yeah, this is how the shade Mascara Tear looks like. Gonna suit on all skin tone beauties really well. One thing that I really like, that with the help of a really nice cleansing balm, this comes off very easily when you're removing the makeup. And then we have this gorgeous lifter gloss in the shade Petal. It has these very fine shimmery particles but doesn't translate that much onto the lips, which is great. And this is how the shade Petal looks like. I really love this gorgeous pink shade, so fresh and makes my complexion appear very bright and beautiful. I really like this gloss. So if you want to have a really nice budget friendly gloss, you can check this Maybelline Lifter Gloss range. They added some more shades, you can check. Now another super long lasting lipsticks has to be from L'Oreal's Matte Resistance Liquid Lipstick range, and three of my very favorite shades I am gonna swatch. The very first one is definitely Snooze Your Alarm. This applies so well onto the lips. Once it is set, it is gonna stay as it is, very comfortable. But one thing I have to say, make sure that a good lip prep is going on before applying this, because if you're applying such long lasting formulas on dry and chapped lips, the formula will definitely crack onto the lips. Some of you beauties asked why this is happening with long lasting liquid lipsticks, especially the matte ones, because a good lip prep is necessary. And I always prefer to have a good lip prep with the help of that two-phased lip injection before wearing such a long-lasting formula. So this is the shade Snooze Your Alarm. This is a gorgeous peachy brown nude and I really love this. Gorgeous. Gonna suit on a variety of skin tone beauties. Then I have this Worth It medium. If you want to have something very unique, a rosy brown nude with a really nice depth, invest in Worth It medium. You can check my swatch for the shade Worth It, and one more is there, Road Tripping. So yeah, but these two shades gonna suit on variety of skin tone beauties, and this is very unique and looks very confident and classy. Beautiful brownish rose shade. And then I saw recently this particular shade, that is Le Rouge Paris 420 in Cannes. Aishwarya Rai and Alia Bhatt applied this particular shade, so I'm gonna swatch this as well. A beautiful perfect red. Yeah, if you want to have a long lasting perfect red shade, this is your answer. This looks so confident on lips. I absolutely love this shade. Let's continue with L'Oreal Lippies. So these are Plump Ambition lip oils, recently launched in India and well loved, and this one is the shade Worth It. This is the Alia shade, of course, and it has this really nice applicator. You can see beads are there and gives you a really nice massaging application, but it's not like too much. Has a feel good factor in the applicator. And this is a gorgeous nude pink, has bit of a milky accent to it, a very nourishing moisturizing formula that I really like, and is having bit of a tingling minty sensation, so gonna plump your lips really well, but it's not like too much, which is great. But if you want to have something bit sparkly and more towards nude shade and more of like a brown shade, but the sparkles should not be very gritty and sticky and should come off very easily when you're taking off the makeup, then you can try this very unique and beautiful Lenui Sparkle 510. This is how the shade looks like, a gorgeous chocolatey brown with the gold, magenta, pink sparkles. Yeah, it is definitely sheer to quite buildable and Looks very fresh and luxurious on lips. Beautiful formula. And in this price point, that is 949 rupees, the packaging is good, the shade range is good, the applicator is very unique, and the formulation is stunning. So if you're getting a good discount, this is definitely a must buy. And I'm so much in love with this particular shade, Lenouille Sparkle. Now these two new L'Oreal lipsticks. Oh my god, beautiful. So the very first one is this color Riche in the shade 124, S'il vous plaît. This is the Alia shade again. This is like a maroon, red, pink, plum, everything in one. So might look slight bit different on different skin tone beauties. Yeah. And this is that satin glossy finish. So I like to use this quite a lot as a tint, but if you're eyeing on something like this, you know, very confident and deep shade, and this kind of a plum red, pink, raspberry tones, beautiful shade. Oh my god, everything is there, and you will definitely enjoy this shade. I really love to wear this shade as a tint. A lot of times I like to dab this as well. So yeah, it has slight bit of a scent, that L'Oreal lipstick scent, and it's quite different from the other shade. So yeah, and the bullet as well. See, the bullet is like this in this particular shade, and this particular range is having good 4 to 5 hours of longevity, because this is like a satin glossy formula, but is very nourishing on lips. Doesn't dry out your lips, and if you have dry chapped lips, you will definitely enjoy this formula, that K Beauty Hydra Creme, Panache and Savvy shade that I shared earlier. And this is something that Aishwarya Rai wore in Cannes, and you can see the bullet is different, the shape is different, and the scent is also quite different, but it's really nice, but very mild, doesn't even bothersome to the nose. And this is the shade 540 New Unstoppable, a gorgeous caramel brown nude, but has a lot of a peach accent to it. But this can pull slight bit more red undertone on some beauties, so keep that in mind, because it has that really nice beautiful mild red undertone in it. So yeah, this is a beautiful shade, very everyday wear sort of a shade. I love to wear this quite a lot on a day-to-day basis, and there is this really nice lip combo that I'm gonna share in few days, so stay tuned. Do subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified. Okay, so those were the L'Oreal lippies, and now it's time for another favorite velvet sort of a formula, and this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and my absolute favorite shade is Parchment. This is that gorgeous peachy brown. Yeah, this is how it looks. This applies like a powder at first, and once it comes in contact with your skin, with the warmth, it applies like a very velvety, cloudy texture onto the lips, and allow it to set on your lips for like 5-6 minutes, and then it is gonna last for a very long time and survives meal as well. So I really like that. I'm gonna apply right here. You can see it applies like a powder first, no need to worry. And once you're applying and blending onto the lips, coming in contact with the warmth of your skin, you can see that blurry effect. This ensures a great smoothness onto the lips, and definitely a luxurious formula, luxurious packaging, so comfortable. And if you have dry chapped lips, you will definitely enjoy this formula. And yeah, it's really good, doesn't dry out the lips, that I really like. I have one more velvety lip formula that I'm so much in love with. I shared one more shade in like previous recommendations video, but let's watch this one because it is so fresh. This is Romand, a beautiful Korean lip, and this is from their Zero Velvet Tint range, and the shade is 04 Burnt Heart, and definitely a gorgeous lilac-y pink, a bit nude, very fresh, very unique pink. I've never seen anything like this. This is just so different. It translates like a gorgeous, fresh, blooming, and you know, bit cool tone, but not like super cool tone, very much neutral, beautiful pink, very unique. It looks on lips, very much natural, my lips but better, more pink kind of a look you can achieve. Velvety moussey formula, and again it stays really well on me, so I really love this, and gonna suit on variety of skin tone beauties. If you want to have a good a pink shade of velvet formula from Korean brand. Invest in this burnt heart shade. If you want to have a very soft, very mild, my lips but better sort of a lip tint, go ahead with this. This is a Romand Juicy Lasting Tint from their Bare Juicy series, and this one is 22 Pomelo Skin. Very soft, very mild nude tint this is. I'm gonna swatch right here. Yeah, it is that gorgeous nude brown that I really like. Ever so slightly you'll observe that gorgeous natural peach tone in it, but it's not like too much, more of a nude brown. So I really love that, how beautifully natural my lips look. Hydrated but not evident pigment. Gonna suit on pale, fair, light to medium skin tone beauties really well. For very much my lips but better, very natural and juicy look. Just in case you want a really nice Korean bullet lipstick, this is your answer, because I really love this formula. This is a Romand in the shade Silhouette. Yes, and I really love this. Just have a look at this raspberry red shade. It is a lot cool undertone. This looks so fresh on lips, ever so slightly for a natural flush, little more as a pigmented tint and as a lipstick as well. A gorgeous velvety formula. It transfers slight bit, but after a few hours, once it sets completely and turns into a matte finish, it doesn't transfer that much, but I don't really mind that, to be honest. This is how the shade looks like. A very gorgeous raspberry red, cool undertone red, a lot of a blue undertone, and I really love that how fresh my complexion looks after using this shade. These Benetints are there in my collection from past few days, and I'm so much in love with these two Benetints, and this one is their original one, rose tinted Benetint. This is how it looks like. You will observe a great rose sort of a tint, yeah, like so. It is a watery tint, so you need to work quickly on your cheeks and on lips. It applies beautifully, adds a natural pink flush to the lips. And just in case you want to have something different, you can try the shade Raspberry. I don't have that, but it's a gorgeous plumish pink shade, very raspberry tone. But I got my hands on the shade Dark Cherry. Oh my god, you beauties are loving that video in which I have talked about this shade, Dark Cherry. Thank you so much for that. And this is how the shade looks like. Out of these two, this is my most favorite. This is how the shade Dark Cherry looks like. You can see this is a rose tinted Benetint and this is Dark Cherry. I love that great cherry tone, bit of a red undertone, bit of a brown nude depth. It is quite warm as well, so it looks very bougie and very classy on lips, very unique. I really love this Dark Cherry lip color. I don't have anything like this in my collection. These are just so lightweight and gentle on lips and stays for a very long time, and after so many hours, lips doesn't feel chapped and dry. That I really like about this formulation. Really good. I highly recommend Benetin's. I have some e.l.f. lippies. These two are their Glow Reviver lip oils. A few shades I received in PR from Nykaa a few months back, and few shades I bought by myself. So this is the shade Rose Envy. When I saw this shade for the very first time, I was like, I want to get this immediately when it is launched in India, and oh my god, I got my hands on this instantly when it arrived in India, and this is how it looks like. It has this really nice minty sensation on lips, very beautiful rose fresh tone, looks very juicy. My lips but better, more rosy. I highly recommend this particular shade for fresh look and to wear on a day-to-day basis. It has that minty sensation, so gonna add slight bit of a plumping effect as well. Very nourishing, moisturizing, and lips feel a lot soft. So I really like this. You can also try this very classy nude shade, very everyday wear appropriate. If you don't want to have that rose tinted one, you can try this Honey Talks. Yeah, this is how the shade Honey Talks looks like. It is slightly more sheer than the Rose Envy shade, and very natural looking if you want to have a nude lip oil, not much pigmented, and good nourishment, moisturization, slight bit of a plumping effect because it is a bit cooling on lips. So you can try this as well. Or if you want to have shimmer glimmer versions, you can try these two shades. Oh my god, let me just share quickly. So this is something that I got instantly. This looks so frosty and beautiful, very chromatic on lips, but it's not like too much. Ever so slightly that frostiness is there. This is the shade Candy Coated. Looks stunning on its own, and also as a lip combo. Oh my god, yeah, as a lip combo this looks really great because it has those, you know, lilac lavender blue shimmer particles in it. Yeah, very frosty. This is the shade. It doesn't have much of a pigment, but ever so slightly you'll observe that slight bit of a coral peachy pigment. It translates very sheer onto the lips but has that gorgeous frosty effect. So I really love this shade. If you want to have something unique in lip oils, you can try out this one. And the next one is this Choco Luxe. Definitely a very unique shade if you want to invest in a gorgeous nude chocolate shade with a golden undertone. This is very luxurious chocolatey tone lip oil, and also it has those magenta gold green sort of shimmer particles, and the lip oil is having slight bit of a pigment. It's not as sheer as the shade Candy Coated. You can see it is pigmented, it is frosty, it has those shimmer particles. But one thing I've noticed, to remove those shimmer particles, you'll definitely need a really nice makeup remover, like a good cleansing balm to remove those shimmer particles. So in that way, it is easier to remove as compared to just micellar water. And one more thing, even after having such nice grip and longevity on lips, these are not like chunky, heavy, glittery, gritty, drying on lips, which is great. So I really like that. So just in case you want to have a shimmer version or glimmer version and one clear version, you know, non-shimmer, non-glimmer, so buy one get one offer is just perfect for that. Now next, e.l.f. lip product is so underrated. No one is talking about this, but I think if you want something very natural to wear on a day-to-day basis, you want to have a very hassle-free, a glossy lip, very natural one, you can definitely try this particular formula. This is e.l.f. Yes, this one and this shade. They have 4 shades, some fresh shades as well, but this one looks stunning on lips when I wear on a day-to-day basis. There are so many beautiful things about this particular lip product. This is e.l.f. Sun Boss Gloss. Okay, this is a gloss. It has this really nice grip. It sits and sets onto the lips, so the glossiness doesn't move here and there, which is great. It sits really well. It has this sheer to slightly buildable formula, but after 3-4 hours it looks much more translucent, yet has that sheer wash of color that looks very natural and sophisticated. Very unique formula to try, and I'm sure that this factor differs as per the shades, because this one is much more you know, muted shade as compared to the other shades. Those are very much bright peach pink shades, so you can check whichever suits you the best, but I would highly recommend you to try this one. This is a gorgeous mauve tone brown nude. It has a very slight bit of a mauve tone. It's not like too much purple or pink in your face. It is much more towards brown nude side. And the best part, it has broad spectrum SPF 25 sunscreen. If you want to have a sunscreen in your lip gloss, just get this. This looks so sophisticated, color coordinated, great applicator. I really love this. I'm gonna swatch it right here. Yeah, but as I told you, after a few hours this is gonna become a bit more translucent, but there will be some pigment, sheer wash of color on your lips. That looks very natural. And sunscreen SPF 25 for lips with glossiness, with a great longevity, with a nice grip, but not uncomfortable. It is so comfortable and adds a great nourishment and softness to the lips. Highly, highly recommend. Now there is this super long lasting glossy lipstick, and oh my god, it is not going to budge at all for the entire day, even after having good heavy meals. And this is from NYX. We're getting a shade on the one side, and on the other side there is a gloss. So once the shade is settled onto the lips, apply the gloss, and it ensures great longevity to the shade and glossy lips and great longevity. NYX Shine Loud and my shade is Magic Maker. I highly recommend this shade. You're definitely gonna enjoy how beautifully this performs with various makeup looks. So this is how the applicator is. This is the shade, gorgeous nude pink. It's not that fresh looking, it is much more nude, more of a brown depth in it. So I'm allowing it to sit and set onto my lips for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and apply this, you know, gloss on top to see the shine. It's a shine loud lipstick. So if you want to have a really nice everyday wear lip oil, and it should be rosy from a Korean brand, and it is actually my favorite. I really love the packaging, the consistency, how it sits onto my lips. A very mild tint is there once the oil wears off, but very mild, all right, very natural looking. So they have 4 shades, but this one has my heart. This is Turtur. I love the name. This is rosy lip oil. They have a purple one, a clear one, that gorgeous aqua sort of a color as well, but this one has my heart. Just have a look. I love this applicator. The scent is just like fresh roses. Can you see that freshness? Glassy lips. Glassy lips, yeah, you will get glassy lips. And I've shared my top favorite lippies video a few weeks back, so you can explore my channel for that. In that video I've talked about this shade and this formula in detail, and I absolutely love how beautifully juicy my lips appears after wearing this. Yeah, my lips, but better, a bit rosy, bit juicy, bit glassy, very mild tint, and a gorgeous Korean formula. Korean lips, get this. Now let's watch some Etude House lippies, and firstly let's talk about some gorgeous lip oils. Dear Darling Oil Tint Lip Oils, and these 2 shades are my current favorites. You know, I love the shade 04 Sweet Apple quite a lot, but these days I'm loving 01 Real Cherry. This is pigmented. It is something that applies like oil, and tint settles down onto the lips, but it's not that pigmented. It has this really nice wash of color onto the lips once the oil wears off, but it differs as per the shades in this range. 01 and 02 will have much more pigmented tint. 03 and 04 will have a medium tint, and 05, 06 you won't see any kind of a tint on lips, because it is all about undertone of lip oil. All right, it is clear. So this is how the shade Real Cherry looks like. A very beautiful pink cherry lip oil. I really love to wear this quite a lot. It nourishes lips beautifully. I love this. And this is the shade, I think, 02 Plum Berry, because these 2 pigmented lip oils are my favorite these days. So if you are into plum and berry shades, you can try out this one. Beautifully juicy lips. And you can see this is much more fresh and pink. This is much more red, muted, and plum, more towards berry shade. So yeah, that's the difference. And these 2 shades will have much more pigmented tint once the oil wears off. Yes, I've talked about Etude House glow fixing tints on my channel, all beautiful 7 shades from their volume 1. I've swatched and talked about these lippies in detail, so you can check, and so many of you beauties really love that video, so thank you so much for that. And these 2 are my current absolute favorite shades. The very first one is the most loved from this range and is having a very less tint after that glossiness wears off, but still people loves this particular shade because it is very natural looking brown tone mauve nude. So this formula is very unique. It applies like a lip oil, but the pigment settles on the surface of the lips, and the glossiness comes on top, and lips look a lot juicy and glassy, that I really like. But after a few hours, when that glossiness wears off, tint is still there, settled onto the lips. So I really like that. And as per the shades, that also differs in this range. And these 2 are the least pigmented shades when it comes to tints, and some more shades are much more pigmented when it comes to tints. Yes, but I'm in love with these 2 shades. And this one is Dewy Fig 03. Yeah, very natural looking lip look. Very dewy, very glassy, very juicy lips gonna be. Peachy brown, a lot brown tone you'll be able to see on top of the lips. And I highly recommend these lip tints for natural lip look. Now, if you want to have matte tints, of course, these two has to be there in Etude House recommendations. This one is Etude House Matte Fixing Tints, and these two are my absolute favorite shades. And on its own, and when I combine these two shades, oh my god, the lip look is stunning. So the very first one is the shade Baked Pecan. This is a gorgeous brown nude with slight bit of a peachy red hint. This looks very sophisticated and bougie. I really like this. So you can try this shade, gonna suit on variety of skin tone beauties. Almost all skin tone beauties, yes, but this one is something different. This is woody pink, I guess, yes. And this is that lilac tone, a very fresh looking mauve nude. Very beautiful lip color. I love to mix these two shades quite a lot, and it sits beautifully, it sets beautifully. You can apply slight bit of amount for belly there, kind of a tint, or you can apply this as a lipstick for very evident, you know, pigment. So both of the shades are just so good, and this shade on its own gonna suit on pale, fair, light to medium skin tone beauties really well. But if you want to have two shades, just go ahead and get these two and mix and match and just create a beautiful shade, and on its own definitely you will enjoy. So yeah, I highly recommend these two. Some more Etude House tints, cause why not? These are over glowy tints. So if you're curious which tint I'm wearing combination of two tints. So I have three shades, and three of them I'm loving quite a lot these days, and these are quite different from other Etude House tints. They apply like a very gloss format, and of course pigment settles down on the lips, and that glossiness, glowiness comes on the top. Yeah, the undertone of the tint that sets onto the surface is quite different as compared to the undertone that is on top in a glossy format. So once that glossiness wears off, that takes quite a lot of time and a good heavy meal. So after like 4 or 5 hours, when that glossiness wears off, there is this very evident beautiful tint and nourishment and hydration. I really love this. This formula is one of the most long-lasting glossy formula of lip tints that I ever came across. So yeah, you can try. And beautiful packaging, beautiful. So if you want to have something very natural and beautiful, this is how the shade Baby Auto Brown looks like. Just have a look right here. It has that, you know, red undertone that sets like a red undertone, and there is this gorgeous nude brown on top in a glossy format. Looks really nice and unique. So I love to wear this quite a lot on a day-to-day basis. The other two shades that I'm wearing on my lips. So the very first one is this Black Cat Rose Jelly, exactly like its name. It is more of like a rosy coral, peach, pink, everything is there. So I applied this on my entire lips. First elf lip liner in the shade Baddest Beige, then I applied this on my entire lips completely. Yes, this particular one for that really nice freshness. And these tints, these are so pigmented that they're gonna suit on variety of skin tone beauties. And on the center I have this gorgeous pink. Wow, this is the shade Pink Stone. Pink apostrophe S tone. Not a pink stone, pink stone. Oh, so this is how the shade looks like. This will definitely look great on you know, dusky, tan, deep, rich skin tone beauties on its own. So yeah, this is what I've applied on the center of my lips to add a lot freshness. Yeah, just a tad bit. Love this. You can see beautiful shades. And now this next one is completely settled. So I'm gonna take this clear gloss side. Yeah, this is like that nail paint applicator brush. I'm gonna apply on this tint, and it looks like this, you know, very glossy, glassy, juicy, and that pigment is settled completely onto the lips for the entire day with heavy 2-3 meals, coffee, munching, anything and everything. You're gonna enjoy with this. Glossiness wears off after few hours. The pigment is there, settled beautifully on lips, and if you want, you can do the touch up. So yeah, these were all the beautiful lippies. You can just have a look. I absolutely love these shades, and purchase links are there in description box. Don't forget to check these beautiful lippies in this Nykaa hot pink sale, and also 29th July lipstick day. You will get great deals on that day as well. So yeah, I hope you found this video enjoying and helpful. Let me know your favorite lipstick shades from this video in the comment box. I would love to know, and your shopping list if you want to share. I would love to know. So if you enjoyed, then do like, share, comment your beautiful words, and subscribe for more such videos. I'll see you soon in my next one. Till then, take care. Bye.